Hey, what's up, Rise of Kingdoms? The long-awaited testing video for Hero is here. As many of you guys been asking me, which one is better, Chor Heroes or Alex Hero? Okay, so today I'll show you guys side-by-side testing. One test using Alex and Hero, and the other test using Chor and Heroes. And I'll explain to you guys what some of the pros and cons for each pair. Okay, so let's go right into the side-by-side testing here. Alright, so on the left hand side we got Chor and Hero, and on the right hand side we got Alex and Hero. Okay, so let's talk about the normal damage first, right? So as you can see here, in terms of normal damage, Chor and Hero doing 894, 1769, 915, compared to Alex and Harald doing 975, 2120, and 997. So Alex and Harald can do more damage, right? So the Y number is definitely in favor for Alex and Harald. The thing is that Alex has that 70% attack increase when he doesn't have a shield, right? So a lot of attack. It definitely affects his normal Y damage. Chor does come with that 30% count attack damage, but it cannot make up for that lack of attack that he has. I mean, Alex did have way too many attack compared to him. But let's take a look at the damage taken, okay? Right, in terms of damage taken, Chor and Hero is taking 644 normal damage, swarm, right, from all three marches. On the other hand, Alex and Hero taking 1058 damage, right? So about 400 damage more, okay? See? So, Chor, Hero deal less damage, but at the same time, they're taking less damage from the swarm. On the other hand, Alex and Hero deal more damage, but they also take more damage, okay? Alright, let's continue watching the rest of the side-by-side testing video here. Right. So I would consider Alex and Hero is more like a very high offensive pair, because Alex have very high attack increase, and Hero also has very high attack increase for infantry as well. Chor and Hero is a little bit more balanced because Hero has a lot more attack. Chor has high defense, high health, decent amount of count attack damage increase, right? So in my opinion, I think Chor and Hero is a little bit more balanced compared to Alex and Hero. Okay, but let's see here. So as you can see, right, in terms of damage taken, as you can see on the right hand side, Alex and Hero is down to 170,000. On the left hand side, Chor and Hero is still at 194k. Okay. The one thing is that Chor can also heal with his talent tree. Okay, if you put some of the talent point on the medical supply, he can heal. Right, he can heal back some of the slightly wounded unit, which can help him maintain, like, sustain more on the field, which make it better, right? I mean, like, there is a reason why people want to increase the troop capacity, right? Because you always want to have that upper hand when fighting another marches, right? When you fighting a marches that like have very low troop count, you always win, and you always wins by a lot, and that is one of the reasons why Chor and Hero is a little bit more sustainable, okay, with that heal. Alex and Hero, you will find that pair going down to 0 HP pretty quickly. I can see right here from zip test. So Chor and Hero on the left hand side is still Y HP, right, 170k. On the right hand side, Alex is 113k already, but in return, Alex and Hero can kill faster, okay, but they do go down pretty quickly, okay. Imagine if you get swarmed by more than 3 marches, right? So, like, Alex and Hero is definitely hand down better in terms of DPS, but in terms of like sustainability, right, I think Chor and Hero is the winner here, okay. So it's really not like a apple to apple comparison. It's more like orange to apple comparison. So you gotta know when to use which pair. And you see that, like, sometimes when it comes to KvK, you notice that sometimes I switch out commander. So like I can see right here, right? So Chor and Hero finished the pair, finished the last market here, and still have 167k left. Alex have 111k here, right? So 50,000 unit different remaining, which make him a lot better in terms of like longer fight. So like when should you be using Alex and Harald, and when should you be using Chor and Harald, right? So like I think in last KvK when we was getting outrun by 307 and I was jumping in and out of the city with Chor and Harald, a lot of people was telling me, oh, why don't you use Alex and Harald? Okay. So the thing is, as you can see from the test, Alex and Harald doesn't do very well against Swarm. Right? When you're getting Swarm by multiple marches, you go down very quickly. You take a lot of damages. Right? Even though you deal more damage, but you go down so quickly that you will die so quick, and then you will go to red HP very, very quickly, and that is when the Swarm March is going to get very, very high positive trade on you. On the other hand, Chor and Harald is a little bit more tankier, more sustainable, and when they come out, enemy can swarm, but that March just won't die. So like in a city hopping situation, like Chor and Harald is definitely the winner for me, because there will always be people with like 6-7 marches outside your city waiting for you to come out and just swarm you right away. Like, so like Alex and Harald doesn't work very well in that situation. But like in like a situation where you do kind of a 1v1 and you don't expecting a lot of like swarming coming in, like when your side is winning, right? So you are outnumbered on the enemy and you don't expecting the enemy to come out, right? Alex and Harald can definitely win because you don't expecting the swarm coming in too much. Or in like a 1v1 situation, right? If you ever want to live 1v1 someone, I would say Alex and Harald is definitely going to beat Chor and Harald in a 1v1 situation. Or in like a murder ball fight, right? In a murder ball fight situation, Alex does bringing in more utility, right? The Chor and Harald is just straight up like DPS, tanks, sustainability, right? Alex, on the other hand, he does bringing in that extra utility, which is expertise skill that can debuff up to 3 enemy and they will take extra damage. But in terms of like straight up tanking, like anti-swarm, I think Chor and Harald is definitely the winner. So if you ever come to a situation where you have to city hop and you think, should I be using Alex and Harald or Chor and Harald? Trust me, just go with Chor and Harald and you can thank me later, okay? But like for like a 5 market setup, right? For like a big murder ball fight, like eventually I will have to switch out Chor Martel if I get a better infantry commander, because Chor is a good tank, but he doesn't bring a lot to the team. Okay, so nowadays my setup, I'm always trying to bringing in a lot of like commanders that can do something for the team, right? Either debuffing, buffing, or like a lot of AoE skill damage, right? The Chor and Harald is like still good for now, right? Still good for now until the next infantry commander come out, and maybe when that time comes, maybe I will have to switch out Chor Martel, right? If I had to choose either to use Chor Martel or Alex in like a 5 marches setup in a murder ball fight, then I will definitely pick Alex over Chor Martel any day. But for city hopping, right? Chor and Harald is the winner. I mean, like second to Pukao and Harald, obviously. I think Pukao and Harald is still broken. Chor and Harald is not that far behind. I will use that pair because I don't have a Pukao and Harald. Okay. And like when people seeing like Chor Martel season 1 commanders, they love swarming him. By all means, go swarm me down. You guys see the report that I shared to you guys in some of the KvKs that I've been, right? I'm like people swarming down my Chor and Harald and they just got wrecked. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys find this video helpful, and thanks for watching, guys. Peace.